Welcome everyone to this month's full moon reading. This full moon is on the 8th of November. Please remember to watch for your rising sign first, as I'll be covering the houses that this full moon falls in. Then watch for your sun and moon sign, just for the bigger picture, just to give you a bit more in-depth information. Please remember these readings are general readings. They're general messages, so not all of it will apply to you. So just take it as it resonates and then leave the rest. Let's get started. Hello Aquarius, welcome to your full moon reading for November. So this full moon is in Taurus, an earth sign, with the traits of reliability and persistence. It's ruled by Venus, which is all about love, beauty, art, how we surround ourselves beautiful. What does that mean to us? Now, the full moon is a time where we get results, we get our questions answered, we get clarification for the intentions that we set at the last new moon. It's also the perfect time for gratitude and for forgiveness. So they play a big part in the full moon practice. And the reason why they're so important is because at the full moon we're being asked to let go of what's not working, what no longer serves us. And we're also being asked to accept where we are right now. Now, in order to do that, there is a level of gratitude and forgiveness that we need to embrace in order to be able to come to that energy of letting go and acceptance. Now, if you're a rising sign Aquarius, this moon is in your 4th house. Now, the 4th house is ruled by the moon. I'll take that one. And it influences home, your parents, your roots, your past, where you belong. So that's quite a big house. That's quite an important one. It's kind of where we feel comfortable. You know, our home is our sanctuary, isn't it? It's where we can most be ourselves. And you know, to be where I'm going to take this one here. To be where we belong, you know, is a beautiful energy. So it is a deep and meaningful house for us. Actually, I'll just put those up so you can see them properly. Okay, Aquarius, let me just grab the energies. Okay. So we have Bobcat Spirit and life is a mystery. Now, regardless of whether you're an Aquarian sun, moon or rising sign, this is your overall energy for this reading. And life is a mystery. It always makes me feel like, you know, this is an 8 as well. It's your power number. This is the mystery of life. This is what is not tangible in our world. And do you know what that means to you, Aquarius? What, you know, the unknown, what does that mean to you? And I feel there's a sense of getting clear on your beliefs. On almost like your faith. What do you have faith in? Yourself? Is there something bigger out there that you have faith in? Life is a mystery. It's the sense that, you know, I'm also getting the feeling that we don't know what's going to happen. We go on these journeys and we've got no guarantee. And it's almost like understanding your beliefs, understanding the mystery of the untangible, I feel is going to make you more comfortable in the tangible reality. because it's going to almost align you with the mystery of what is, not only on a grander scale, but on your journey. You know, why do we try to achieve things that we do? Why do we feel we go on these different journeys, on these different paths? You know, what are we looking for? What are we trying to achieve? It's those kinds of really deep questions that I'm feeling for your reading, Aquarius. And I feel you're quite an intellectual sign, so this is reaching down inside of you and not only coming at it from a logical, intelligent mindset, but also from a soul, something deeper. It's not analytical. It can't be explained. It's just something that you know, or just something that you trust, or something that you believe in. Can you explain it to others? Yes, you can explain your beliefs to others. Can you give them a guarantee that it's like that? No. It's just the mystery, isn't it? And this is important for you at this time, Aquarius. And I feel it's coming into the realization of who you are, what you want. This understanding is going to move you forward. I almost get the feeling that Spirit's kind of saying, you know, intellectualizing everything is only going to get you so far, Aquarius. Now you've got to go deeper. It's not just about the earthly plane. It's not just about this tangible world. And it wants you to dig deeper into that. Go exploring into that. And the only way we can explore that is by going within and seeing, well, how does this resonate with us? And that's all. Because you have full moon in Aquarius, show the world the real you. And you have the waxing moon, the energy is gaining momentum. Yeah, and I just got an image, which is funny because I do often see these birds as like a progression of flying up, you know, up higher, up higher, up higher, you know, the energy gaining momentum. But here I suddenly saw this like a rising phoenix. And I really just get the sense for you, Aquarius, and I'm not sure how this is going to make sense to you in your life, but I'm really getting the feeling that Spirit wants you to embrace something more. What is the real you? It's not just your physical body. It's not just your flesh and bones. The voice, the thoughts, there's something deeper as well. And then how does that play out in the grander scheme of things? There's this sense, like, I'll move on with the tarot to explain it, but there's this real sense, like this, I don't know why I saw a phoenix when I saw these birds, but I just saw a phoenix just rising up, soaring. And it kind of makes me feel like there's a rebirth. I mean, you don't have the death card here, but I kind of get the sense that it's almost like you need to let go and embrace at the same time. You've got the Eight of Wands and the Seven of Cups, and I feel the Eight of Wands it often depicts fast energy, and this is generally information. It's answers, it's insight, it's whatever we need to move forth on our journey, but whatever we need to move forward with, it's coming in fast, thick and fast. I often feel when the Eight of Wands is here, it's like, you know, it'll knock us on the head if we're not paying attention, but that's to wake us up. It's to get us going, oh, great, that's my answer. Do you know what I mean? And I feel, because it's pointed to this, you know, it's all coming in on this Seven of Cups, I feel there's choices, there's decisions. And I feel these cups and decisions, they're what do you want to embrace? What do you want to fill your cups with? You know, and these are the cups, you know, the wish fulfillment cups. So what do they mean to you? This is also looking at your emotions, and what do they tell you about you? The Wands for me are very much a soul journey. They're very much pursuing our passions, pursuing what drives us, what motivates us, what gets us out of bed in the morning. Things that really lights us up. And because they're our passion, I feel like they come from a deeper place than just wanting to be rich or wanting to be famous or whatever else, you know, all the other things we might want to look important in the outside world, is what I'm trying to say. You know, the Wands is deeper. It's often the journey that we start where people don't understand what we're doing. They're like, what are you doing? You know, it might just look like we're working really hard, and people be like, oh, why are you working so hard? What are you but it's not work. It's just, we've just got this fuel to keep going because it just lights us up on the inside. And that's what I'm feeling for you in this reading. But you kind of need to dig deep within you to understand what is that? Who are you? What do you want? What fuels you, and where does that come from? Because you end with the King of Wands, and the kings to me are all about, you know, putting the energy of the suit, whatever it is here, it's the wands, out into the world. So the page is all about the potential after the page has accepted the ace. And then the knight is taking the steps in our everyday life, in our reality, to bring it to fruition. The queen is receiving what we need to receive in order to keep going, in order to get to the king, where then we can give back to the world. So this is leading you on a soul journey where you have something to offer the world. You have something of service for the world that is aligned with your soul's journey, that is aligned with your passions and what inspires you. And I feel Spirit's almost saying, Aquarius, that in order to get to the King of Wands, you need to know what inspires you. What is the real you? You know, that needs uncovering. You know, like how some of these cups are a bit covered, you know, some of them are good, some of them are not great, but it's almost like, well, if you had 7 cups, what would you fill them with? How do you see the 7 cups of yourself, of your identity, of your soul, of all that makes up you? What are your emotions and what do they tell you? What are your inspirations and what do they tell you? You know, how does your mind work for or against you? You know, it's bringing together that bigger picture of who you are, because I feel this energy is gaining momentum. And you've got, so this energy is gaining momentum, you've got the Eight of Wands, which is very rapid energy. So this phoenix rising, this whoomp, I feel that once you understand yourself, once you've answered a few questions and you can see yourself for who you really are and how that fits into the grand scheme of things in a certain way, because obviously it's a mystery, so we don't know, but it always pays to have an idea that we allow to keep evolving every time we get new information. But it's leading you to some ultimate goal that will be fruitful not only for you but for others. This is then being able to offer things back to the world. And that's beautiful energy, Aquarius. And I know that's something that really suits you. But understand that there is mystery. You know, we do live with a great, with great mystery around us of things we cannot explain. We just believe. But then another person might not. They might believe something different. So the mystery is really big because we all have our own perspective on how things are. And that's the beauty of it. You need to find yours. I'm going to leave you with those messages, Aquarius. Love and light, my friends. Take good care of yourself, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.